Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is LuckyBunz, and in today's Pokemon Go video, we're going to be going over a very serious issue in the game currently that could be affecting your experience rates. Now, we've actually covered the notification delay before on the channel in regards to your friendship experience, but apparently things have gotten much worse. So basically, I'm going to go over the support known issues page right now, which is last updated today. And so we're going to be going over the most recent one, which says, when using a Lucky Egg, trainers do not receive double experience as their friendship levels increase. The issue description says, trainers may see delayed notification after the effects of the Lucky Egg have run out, causing them to not obtain double experience for their friendship level increases. The current issue status, investigating. So this is definitely something not new in Pokemon Go in terms of there actually being a delayed notification when you get your friendship experience. But that being said, this is a little bit different because players have been experiencing extremely long delays. Like, we're talking up to a day or even longer. Basically, the way that I taught you guys how to fix it before really only took like a minute tops, but at this point, it's taking significantly longer. And apparently there's just a lot of issues going on in game right now. I mean, this is not the only bug that has recently happened in Pokemon Go. For those of you that are unaware, Team Rocket Pokestops have actually been disabled in Pokemon Go for a different reason. Not to mention, Go Battle League has been incredibly unstable lately, on top of there being so many bugs going through. For example, like fast move charge delays, fast moves not going through, fast moves not registering, charge moves not registering, the list goes on. There's a whole freaking page that basically goes over all of that stuff, but we're not going to be covering that in this video. I'm just saying that right now Pokemon Go is quite the mess. I mean, more than usual anyways. But I digress. So going back to this, we've known about the notification delay before, and it was a pretty quick workaround. I've already taught you guys how to do this on the channel. Once again, I have a video which will be linked in the top right corner if you want to go check that out. You can try and use that to fix this. And so what I'd like to do in this video is I'd like to go through the player reports on a Silph Road thread that was posted today. So I've pulled up the Silph Road Reddit page right now. We're going to go ahead and scroll through some of the comments here to give you guys some perspective in terms of what is actually happening. So the first person here says, not only did I not get my double experience from popping a Lucky Egg, but I still haven't even gotten the notification and I'm at the 28-hour mark, 750,000 experience down the drain. This next person says, happened to me yesterday, I didn't know about this issue and it cost me 1 million experience. So I just want to say this before we move on any further, do not level up friendship with anybody right now in Pokemon Go. Hold off for the moment. If you had plans to do this, definitely wait. It is not worth risking it. Sure, the notification may go through, but considering it's costing people like hundreds of thousands of experience, like, it takes a lot of time to build up friendship, especially to best friends, and then to not get the notification on a Lucky Egg, dude, that really sucks. Anyways, though, let's go ahead and continue reading on here. There are tons of more player reports that we can go through. So this next person says, yeah, this happened to me. I didn't get notifications from people I became best friends with during a raid, but I did get notifications from the best friends I got from opening gifts afterwards. Wait, I'm confused. So did we get the double experience from using Lucky Eggs? During Spotlight Hour, I used an egg and got best friends with 3 accounts and also turned in a ton of research I saved up. I should have gotten around 1 million experience with Spotlight Hour bonuses and Lucky Egg bonuses for all the new Pokemon evolutions, best friends, and the research I turned in. Really stupid of me not to screenshot before and after pics, so I wasn't really sure if I got the double experience. And I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that they did not get all the experience that they were supposed to get. They most likely got the evolution experience since that doesn't really require notifications, but their best friends that they leveled up with, well, there's no real way to verify since I didn't take before and after pics, but at the same time, it's kind of safe to assume that they probably didn't get the experience. Next comment here, yep, tried to double dip with the evolution experience. I got the XP the next day. So as you guys can tell, the delay is taking up to a day, sometimes even longer for certain people. And then this person says, a bit misleading, the Lucky Egg isn't the problem is a friendship level up is triggered on the client and then sent to the server for verification. Normally notification would be sent back and with it your XP. That's accurate. Right now, notifications have a vast degree of delay, so when the notification finally comes in, your egg is no longer valid, so you don't get the double experience. Or even worse, you hit the notification cap and the XP is never awarded at all. And we've actually covered the notification cap in a previous video as well. I think it was actually in that same video that we covered the delayed notifications and how to fix it for the friendship bonuses. And so I'll make sure to include those links from that video in this description as well, in case you guys are curious what that notification limit is going to be. Continuing on here, this must be some poorly designed legacy code that everyone is scared to touch. How is this even acceptable? Absolutely correct. I mean, this should not even be happening. At the very least, Niantic should have announced this. At the time of making this video, they have not made a formal announcement of this bug actually happening in Pokemon Go outside of their known issues support page, but most of the player base has no idea that this is currently going on. So they haven't posted it on social media, they haven't made an in-game announcement, and so basically some players are going through the game thinking that they're gonna get the friendship XP from the notifications, but that's not actually the case currently since there's a huge delay in the game. This next person says it only took my and many others' threads and reports for nearly 2 days. So this has been going on for a few days now. That's actually really crazy. And I actually did talk to a couple of locals in my Pokemon Go community, and they also had mentioned that they thought that something was weird that was happening recently, like something out of the normal, you know? Because it's one thing to have the initial notification delay that may be like a few minutes, but this is completely different. I mean, the fact that this is taking up to an entire day, that's a completely different scenario. Lord Ars makes a really fantastic point here. They say an in-game notification with this would be great. I usually check Reddit or Twitter every day. Think about all the poor souls who don't use these and use multiple eggs without knowing there's an issue. And that is exactly why I'm making this video right now for all of you, because this is such an important issue that really needs to be talked about a little bit more. But it's kind of being swept under the rug because there are so many other ongoing bugs in Pokemon Go currently. Reading through another comment here. This happened to me today. I popped the egg, opened 2 gifts to hit best friends coordinated, no XP notification, was kinda sad to see this, needed just under 400,000 experience to hit level 42. Guess I'll take the 200,000 experience whenever I get the notification. That's terrible, man, especially like when you anticipate leveling up. Moving on to our next comment here, we have GeForce 409. They said, I had this issue yesterday during raid hour, got in touch with Niantic about it because I had to pop an extra lucky egg. I got all the XP after I restarted my phone, but it wouldn't work if I just restarted the game. That's actually really interesting. So they had to do a full hard reset for it to actually go through, which does make sense. Again, if we kind of go back to the video that I made on the delayed notifications and how to normally fix it, essentially you have to find a way to trigger the notifications, and I guess that's one way of doing it. The next comment that we have here says, in my case, I got my notifications the next morning and then I got the appropriate experience for a normal notification. Technically, I got my experience. I just didn't get the double experience I would have gotten if the notification popped up while my lucky egg was running during the spotlight hour. Another comment here, this happened to me yesterday, over 300,000 experience down the drain. It's not the lucky egg, it's the delayed notification. Anyone else lost hearts when, okay, that's irrelevant. This is funny, I emailed them about the issue in February and they told me it was my fault. Yeah, that's typical Niantic for you. With all these comments though out of the way, I could keep on scrolling down through them. I'll go ahead and I'll link this thread in the description below if you guys want to continue to read on. But I think you get the point in regards to this current bug in the game. So what exactly should you do right now? Well, if it wasn't already clear, do not level up friendship with anybody currently in Pokemon Go. Hopefully they will fix this in the near future. I can only hope. Sometimes it takes them a really long time to fix these kinds of bugs in game. Make sure to check out the comment section down below. I will make sure to pin a comment if they do fix this at some point in the near future. And if by the time I end up uploading this video this gets fixed, then I just won't even upload it, but I don't think they're going to be that fast about it. But hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I am wrong. That being said though, I personally have some friendship level ups that are coming up, so I gotta hold off on those for right now. But again, seriously, do not risk it. It is just not worth going through. I even asked a few people on my Twitter page, and you know, they've also been experiencing at least 1 hour plus delays. And as I mentioned earlier, there's just been a huge increase in bugs lately in Pokemon Go, like a lot more than usual. Once again, Team Go Rocket has been temporarily disabled for whatever reason. There's been tons of Go Battle League bugs, unstable servers, and on top of everything right now, there's actually been a global challenge that was launched by Niantic to complete 40 million raids worldwide in Pokemon Go collectively. This should have been extremely easy to accomplish in Pokemon Go considering that we get a weekly remote raid pass for free, and there are so many active players in Pokemon Go apparently. But this is clearly not the case, and this is something that Trainer Tips had pointed out. I'm just going to go ahead and read off his tweet here. So he says, it's been almost 48 hours since the challenge started. People claim 20 to 60 million active players in Pokemon Go. If everyone just used their free raid passes, we'd be done by now, right? At this rate, we'll unlock 2 times Stardust for about 2.5 days. And he also had a follow-up tweet right here. He says, if the global challenge wasn't designed to encourage spending, Why not make the goal 40 million gym battles or go Battle League battles? In raids, players work together, so it doesn't even fit the theme of Rivals Week, which is absolutely true. I forgot it's Rivals Week right now. So it really doesn't make sense that we would be doing raids together collectively as a team, opposed to maybe battling each other. That would actually make a ton more sense considering the theme of this week in Pokemon Go. Again, it really just comes down to money, and FLW videos here, he says that exact same thing, raids make money. I know he's kind of been out of the scene right now in Pokemon Go, but he's still active here on Twitter. It's just a really solid point in my opinion, and I'm really glad that Trainer Tips has been speaking out about this as a bigger content creator for Pokemon Go. This is definitely a risky move for him in terms of voicing his opinions on this, but it is really refreshing that he actually is, considering that he is a sponsored Pokemon Go content creator. Niantic has collaborated with him multiple times. So major props to him for doing this, because I feel like this absolutely needs to be talked about. There has been an extreme push for monetization in Pokemon Go. Like, Niantic just keeps on pushing more and more and more and more. And we've talked about this multiple times on this channel, but it is just getting extremely ridiculous. I mean, this is all for 2x Stardust, first of all, but dude, 40 million raids. 40 million raids. And I'm actually gonna pull up a screenshot right now from some of the people that actively raid on my friends list. And you guys are gonna see that some of my friends on my friends list have raided over 40 times within the past few days. If that doesn't say something in terms of our total number in comparison, I don't know what will. What it really says is that we have a lot of people that spend a lot of money on this game, and then you also have some people that really don't spend any money on this game. And so there's really not a big in-between. It's kind of like you're on one side or the other. You guys already know that I'm free to play. Anyways, though, I know that's kind of besides the point of this video, but I did want to touch on that a little bit just in regards to the monetization push from Niantic, on top of all the bugs currently in Pokemon Go. As always though, please let me know your own thoughts in the comment section down below. I know some of you guys are really passionate about this game as well, and so when Niantic does these kinds of things, it's really important to me that I can kind of see the reflection in terms of how it's affecting everybody in the player base, at least my audience at the very least. In general, I feel like every now and then we have to take a step back and be really critical with Niantic in terms of how they're handling things. And, as a content creator myself, I feel like this is also my responsibility. I can't just be like, oh, Pokemon Go's this, perfect, fantastic game with no issues at all, when there's clearly so many issues in the game, and I really wish there weren't. There are always going to be issues in any game. Not everything is a simple fix, but for the most part, things have gotten a little bit worse than usual in Pokemon Go, and for Niantic to push monetization as hard as they have been recently, it's a little bit scummy, to be honest, for them to be doing this when the game is currently not in the best state. Those are just my thoughts though. Once again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. That's basically going to do it for this video, everybody. If you can, share it with your friends, let them know what's going on in Pokemon Go currently. Again, this is a pretty big bug in the game in terms of not getting your friendship experience, because that does take a lot of time to build up to. So again, share it with your local Pokemon Go communities if they don't already know about this. Subscribe if you want to see more of these Pokemon Go videos in the future, and make sure to keep up with the comments. I will be updating them as well in terms of there actually being a fix to this at some point in the near future, hopefully. If not, at the very least, I will still update the pinned comment whenever this fix does come out in Pokemon Go. And with that being said, everybody, I will see you all real soon in the next one.